Welcome to my channel Kalani Pep Talks, and you are listening to Evya. Once upon a time, just for amusement, a mountain dweller took an eagle's egg and carelessly placed it among the chicken eggs in a roost. Unaware of the presence of the eagle's egg, a hen incubated all of the eggs as if they were her own. Upon hatching, the chicks began to develop gradually. The young eagle grew up alongside the chicks and gradually came to perceive itself as one of them. Living among the chickens, the notion of flight never even occurred to the eagle. The young eagle had never known the life of an eagle, not even in its dreams. Its only exposure had been to the chicks surrounding it, and it had never experienced the exhilaration of soaring high in the sky as an eagle. With the passage of time, the eaglet grew into a magnificent young eagle, and the chicks became accustomed to its presence, just as the eagle had become accustomed to living among them. However, one day, an old eagle swooped in and tried to attack the chickens. As the outsider eagle observed the young eagle pecking at the ground with the chickens, he was utterly astonished. He had never witnessed such a spectacle before, and he could hardly believe his own eyes. The chickens appeared completely unfazed by the eagle's presence and showed no signs of fear. The outsider eagle quickly abandoned his initial plan of capturing a chicken, and instead set his sights on capturing the young eagle, hoping to gain some insight into what was happening. The outsider eagle swooped down in an attempt to snatch the young eagle. In response to the attack, all of the chickens frantically took to the air in a bid to escape, and the young eagle likewise fled in fear for its life. Despite the difficulties, the older eagle succeeded in seizing the young eagle and demanded an explanation for its behavior. Trembling with fear and quivering like a chicken, the young eagle pleaded with the older eagle to release him, claiming to be nothing more than a hapless chicken. It didn't take long for the older eagle to realize the truth of the matter. He then took hold of the young eagle and soared high into the sky above the mountain range, reaching an altitude the young eagle had never before experienced. Although the young eagle was terrified, he tried to resist and cried and wept, yet the older eagle would not permit him to flee. From their lofty height, the older eagle abruptly released the young eagle. The trembling bird assumed he was about to meet his demise, but at that moment his instincts took over, and he instinctively spread his wings far and wide, enabling him to soar into the sky. The older eagle drew near and called out, "Hey there, friend! Look at our incredible ability to fly." As the young eagle began to recognize and understand his own capabilities and realized that he was more similar to the older eagle than to a mere chicken, he became aware of his true identity as a proud and powerful eagle. In the very next moment, the young eagle soared confidently into the sky, swooping and gliding with effortless grace. Unafraid and filled with a sense of power, he ascended to great heights and flew over the majestic mountain ranges like a mighty emperor. The sight of the newly transformed eagle, with his wings outstretched and his newfound confidence, caused a ripple of astonishment throughout the skies and the mountain ranges. The young eagle had undergone a complete transformation, having finally come to grips with his true identity. His previous self-identification as a timid chicken had been a mere mental construct, and now that he had seen the reality of who he truly was, he felt a strange energy stirring within him. He was now aware of an immense power that he had never before experienced, despite having lived his life as a weak and lowly chicken. All of his previous meekness and weakness vanished in that instant, and he was reborn as a proud and powerful eagle. This beautiful story carries a profound message, urging you to consider the hidden talents and abilities that may lie within you. Much like the young eagle who grew up among chickens, you may have been led to believe that your abilities are limited, when in reality you are capable of so much more. There will always be people around you who try to convince you that you cannot achieve greatness in your life. And if you're not careful, you may end up believing them. But you must strive to rise above the negative influence of such people and recognize your true potential. Once you acknowledge the potential that lies within you, as the young eagle did, nothing can hold you back from pursuing the path to success. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my interesting videos.